How you doing, Coach Big Pete? Deep Dish Football. Good afternoon, and getting warm outside, which means football is coming pretty soon. And next week, I will be starting with the Deep Dish Football Tour, 2017. Last year was the first Deep Dish Football Tour, and the first school last year was Warren Township. This next week, first school will be Hoffman Estates. I should be fun. I have a great time touring high schools, seeing all the football coaches and that, seeing some old friends and everything else. Um, this is a video just a quick to understand what I look for at the Deep Dish Football Tour and everything. First thing, I really do not look at kids that can be recruited. I just don't. I don't. I look more at teamwork, team effort, and I honestly like to see some of their secondary and role players on teams. Like Immaculate Conception, there's a kid that didn't start, but I had a lot of respect from his last name. His nickname was Seabass. There was another kid out of St. Joseph, tough little defensive tackle, busted his ass, and he didn't. And he, I had so much respect for the kid. It's those type of players that I respect when I look at um, when I go on this deep dish tour and I go to these high schools. Also, I look at what the coaches tell me. I want to know about the history of your team. I want to know about the culture of your team. I want to know about the way you coach your team. I really love it. I enjoy it. Looking at all these different coaches and their different ways of coaching, their different schemes, their different warm ups. St. Charles North, I was impressed with their warm ups. Bradley Bourbon, I was impressed with how they work out, how they lift, everything they do to get their kids ready. But that's one of the main things that I look at. Um, I have no problem going to schools that have losing records. I don't go to winning record teams a lot. I like to see every team, from small to big, and from poor to rich. I don't care. I love football, so I'll go to any team. It doesn't matter. And you can see that in the teams that I've done. It was like there was 42 teams that I visited last year. This year it's gonna be a little bit less, but that's what I look for into teams. I like to see the chemistry of a whole football team, the way that the coaches. I like to learn about the history of that team, the culture of that team, and what happens. So that's all. That's the whole makeup of that. I also, for the coaches, I do not take any photographs or anything else. You can take photographs. I don't take photographs, just for the protection of any plays that you might be running or anything, or new kids or any of that. I don't take any pictures. So thank you very much, and it should be fun. 2017, here we go.